Be like JuJu Juju Watkins breaks slump to make 42-year history as Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese comparisons gather pace. JuJu Watkins delivered one of those unforgettable performances. The 19-year-old supernova out of USC shined against the undefeated top-ranked UCLA on Thursday night, and her display got everyone's attention. Watkins entered the game against UCLA in a scoring slump, but broke out of it when it mattered with 38-point performance to topple previously unbeaten UCLA. In game that demonstrated why analysts are already giving her the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese tags, Watkins reached for perfection in front of a sold-out Gallon Center crowd that featured Hollywood star Kevin Hart and WNBA superstar Kelsey Plum to make history in Los Angeles. The win gave USC their first victory over a no-1 seed since 1983, and Watkins herself became the first Division I player in 20 years with at least 35 points, 5 blocks, and 5 assists. In true superstar fashion, Watkins had all of USC's points in the second quarter, and as the Bruins attempted to mount a comeback with a 10-0 run, she halted their momentum with a three-pointer that kept the Trojans ahead 38-35 at the half. "I wear number 12 to be like JuJu," read a sign held by a youngster at the game, demonstrating the fame the 19-year-old is accruing. However, it hasn't all been rosy as of late for Watkins. Her scoring slump saw her shoot 12 from 45 in her last 2 home games and was 4 of 25 from the three-point range in that run. "It took everything. It has been a rough couple weeks for me," Watkins said on what was required to beat UCLA and get out of her poor run. "There's a lesson in everything, and I think that is to always stay joyful on the court, like all the best players do when they go on a dry run." Watkins came back with a bang, hitting 6 of 9 three-pointers and 8 of 10 free throws to go with 11 rebounds, 8 blocks, and 5 assists on the night. "I didn't plan on having that many blocks, but that's what we needed to win," Watkins added. USC coach Lindsay Gottlieb heaped praise on her response to the recent tough times, reminding reporters that this is a superstar they have on their team. "JuJu's just heroic with her shot-making and effort and intensity, especially coming with the million questions she gets when it's not perfect out there," Gottlieb said. "We'll never forget this night. It's as good as anything I've ever seen." For such a big game, the stars were out in force, with Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers in attendance, wearing a JuJu t-shirt along with Heart Issa Rae and singer Monica. "When you have people like that show up, you can't disappoint," Watkins said. "I'm really just like a kid out there and just living out my dreams." While Watkins was awed by the presence of celebrities, the feeling was mutual, as at one point during the game comedian Hart mimicked a bow in her direction. This victory for USC moves them into first place in the Big Ten Conference, and it sets up a mouth-watering rematch with UCLA, who will host the clash on March 1.